Hello, welcome to another video, Winning Wall Street's Money. It's Saturday, another full week passed. We'll look at equity indexes and stocks. First, we'll look at the monthly time frame. Each of these candles is a monthly. First, we're going to notice where are the all-time highs. So for the S&P 500, symbol Sierra Papa X-ray, the all-time highs were made last month. The Nasdaq 100, the all-time highs were made last month. The Dow Jones Industrial Average, the all-time highs were made back in February. The Russell 2000 small caps, the all-time highs were made back in 2018 in the summer. Wow, big disconnect there. The Dow Jones Transports, the all-time highs were made this month. And the Dow Utilities, the all-time highs were made back in February. Big disconnect in many of these equity indexes. So the S&P 500 cash index is comprised of several indexes: the Nasdaq 100, the Dow Jones Industrial Average, the Dow Transports, the Dow Utility. Those four equity indexes are inside the S&P 500. The Russell 2000 small cap its own. Next, what is the current month doing? The S&P 500, the current month is an inside candle. Inside candles mean indecision, means the high and low do not go above or below the prior month. Nasdaq 100, inside bar. The Dow Jones Industrial Average, inside bar. The Russell 2000 is not an inside bar. It broke out and above prior consolidation. Whereas I mentioned, we are not at the all-time high. The all-time high occurred back in 2018. But for the current year and for the current month, this is a stronger index than the other three. So this is much stronger, bullish bias on the current trend. It broke out of consolidation. These are inside consolidations. The Dow Transport, also green for the month, higher high, higher low, broke out of the prior month's high. So now we got two equity indexes that are stronger, current trend stronger on the upside than these three. The Dow Utilities also broke out of consolidation, higher high, higher low. So again, the three bottom equity indexes are currently outperforming for the month than the S&P 500, the Nasdaq 100, and the Dow Jones Industrial Average. That's a single. The Dow Jones Transport and the Dow Utilities, a lot of those pay dividends. A lot of people go to those, especially utilities. They go to those for defensive. They look for the Nasdaq 100 for growth, for income. Going down here for more stocks that are paying dividends. So that might be a clue that somebody thinks the equity markets are going to slow down in growth. The Russell 2000, small cap ones. Maybe someone has a clue what's going on there too. Yeah, they are much more affected on the downside if interest rates go higher. The Fed says they're going to keep interest rates lower. Now we're going to the weekly time frame of the equity indexes. S&P 500 for the week closed red, made it higher high, higher low, but closed red. Here's a swing high, closed, struggling at that 3,500, but it's above a consolidation. The Nasdaq 100 also closed red for the week, but above a consolidation, struggling at 12,000 level. The Dow Jones Industrial Average also closed red for the week, coming back inside this trend, this prior consolidation. The Russell 2000 closed red for the week, but above this consolidation. Dow Transports also red for the week, above consolidation. And the Dow Utilities green for the week, above consolidation. So let's zoom in and see what stands out from one from the other. First of all, only the Dow Utilities closed green for the week. All the others red. So the bullish bias right now here is the Dow Utilities. Big disconnect, because this is not considered growth. These are considered dividend. So smart money has been rolling into this index, as well as the other two I mentioned on the higher time frame. Smart money is people managing other people's money, mutual funds, pension funds, insurance, hedge funds. So take a look at banks. On the weekly time frame, the bank sector, the financial sector, very interesting to be aware of what's going on in those. The financial sector, banks loan out money to businesses. If businesses fail, then they could fail to return their loans back to the financial institutions, and those institutions could get weaker. So they may not come out and tell you this ahead of time, but the charts don't lie. Let's see what's going on with Alpha X-Ray Papa, American Express. For the year, the all-time high is here. We are far away from the all-time high. And for the current week, solid body, that means it was red. Yes, also inside candle, high and low, indecision, did not break above or below the prior candle. This red horizontal is a supply zone. Sellers are there, and that's where it's in right now. Wonder if we're going to roll over next week. Very concerning. See what happens when next week goes. But we already see this bank is weak. Bravo Alpha Charlie, also this bank is weak. Here's the all-time high. All-time high back in last year. Wow. And closed red for the week. Charlie Citigroup, all-time high, was back at the beginning of the year. And now it's closing red for the week. Back inside this consolidation. And this prior consolidation, look at that staircase pattern, lower low. Smart money selling it. A lot of smart money dumped out of that. So again, big money, somebody knows something or believes they know something, and they are not buying banks. Goff Sierra, Goldman Sachs, all-time high beginning of the year. We're in a consolidation right now. This is the supply zone, and it's failing to go above that. Shorts, sellers were up here. And it's red for the week. Juliet, Papa, Mike, JP Morgan, green for the week. Running up to this prior supply zone. There's the all-time high. Was last year. Banks are weak. Mike, Echo, Tango, MetLife, all-time high was beginning of this year. Huge consolidation. Supply zone up here. Hasn't been able to go over that to close above that. Huge consolidation. Smart money may be unloading this. We may be having distribution. And red for the week. So out of all these banks I just showed you, only one of them closed green for the week. Juliet, Papa, Mike, JP Morgan. Yeah, that's not giving me confidence. Yes, the big industrials also had a bad week, but this is interesting. JP Morgan closed green. Remember that. So when the market turns around, goes up to the upside, this might be the leader of the banks if you were bullish. Let's go look at a few more banks. Mike Sierra, Morgan Stanley, all-time high beginning of the year. Green for the week, just like JP Morgan. And there's the supply zone. Wonder if it's going to reject that. But it is making staircase patterns up here. Broke below that and going back inside that consolidation. So we have two green for the week. Uniform Sierra Bravo, all-time high was last year. In this tight consolidation, inside this supply zone right now, it's hitting. Again, we see most of the banks right now are way off their highs, which occurred most of them last year or the beginning of this year. Yep, that's not a positive. Want to be invested in those. You want to be in winners that are near the all-time highs or at the all-time highs right now. But if you're looking to trade short, maybe these are the opportunity to trade short, make money on the downside. Whiskey, Foxtrot, Charlie, Wells Fargo, the bad child. All-time high was last year. Huge consolidation right here. Huge red week on a huge volume. Smart money selling. Someone's dumping it. Yeah. Wow. Wonder if we're going to see this below or near $20 later this year or the start of next year after the earnings come out for the new year in January. Interesting. Wow. Whoa. far as go, where they fell, where they be brought out and consolidated into other banks and make less banks, but make the current banks bigger. Be concerned. Remember Bear Stearns, Lehman Brothers, Washington Mutual. Yeah, those were dissolved and other companies took over their business. Bravo Kilo, all-time high beginning of the year. We're green for the week, back inside acceleration. Sierra Tango, State Street Corporation, all-time high beginning of the year, green for the week, coming back inside acceleration. Papa Yankee, Papa Lima, PayPal, not your traditional bank, but they're used for banking services. Wow, all-time high was August. Green for the week, higher high, higher low, and getting close to that all-time high. What's the clue here? The clue is these old banks, the big banks, the banks on Wall Street, are performing terrible. Where PayPal, the progressive high tech, is doing contrarian from all of them. Yeah. So if you're in any banks, if your mutual funds own any banks, and if they didn't close all those and into PayPal, shame on them. So PayPal's the winner here on these financial ones. Yes. Let's go to Faang stocks. What are the Faang stocks? The most popular tech stocks or technology stock, NASDAQs, that have been the big winners of the year. Looking at the weekly chart. So these are a little bit more than just the Faang stocks, but Facebook, red for the week. Let's actually open it up. Facebook, red for the week. All-time high was back here in August. We're in acceleration. We're off the all-time highs, struggling. PayPal was doing better than this one. Amazon, all-time high, back here. And right now we're trading red for the week, but above this consolidation. Apple, all-time high, back here. And closed red for the week, inside consolidation. Netflix, all-time high, back here. And we're in consolidation, red for the week. Google, high for the year right there. Closed green for the week, but inside consolidation. Bravo Alpha, all-time high this month. Tesla, all-time high, a few months back here, and red for the week, inside acceleration. And November, Victor Delta Alpha, all-time high here, and red for the week. So the takeaway, who's the strongest one here? Well, most of them closed red. The strongest one, Bravo Alpha, all-time high this week. Big disconnect from the banks and the other indexes.